Hey everybody, it's Matt from the house, and we're going to run you through the GNU ladder for the Park and All Mountain series for the 21-22 season. Let's check this out. So in this one, we're actually going to kind of mix the Park and the All Mountain series together just because GNU's Park boards actually ride incredibly well as an All Mountain board, mostly due to the magnet traction. That stuff wants to dig in on hard, icy conditions. So even if you have a softer board that is meant for Park, it's actually going to ride the rest of the mountain really, really well too. But starting right off at the money at $380, we basically have got that nice, soft, easy feel, but again, not too soft that you can't go out and, ride fast and hard on it. It does have the magnet traction on this thing. So you're gonna have, again, a great board to go out, learn on, or if you've been riding Park for a while, you're gonna have a blast lapping the Park all day long. Okay, next up we've got the GW for the All Mountain series. This is actually a board that they've been kind of designing for a long time. GNU basically wanted to have, one board that could ride everywhere, but they wanted it to be a good price point. So at $400, we've got a very versatile shape. We've got a super strong, lively core. And then that's when we're also doing a mixed glass on it too. So you're getting that biax and triaxial fiberglass. So it's the perfect blend of softness and sturdiness for when you're pushing in and out of your turns. And also when you're popping off the jumps. And again, something that you can ride regular, you can ride switch, you can really ride the entire mountain with. But if you want that one all mountain board that's not gonna break the bank, GW is a great option. Okay, next up at $480, we've got the Finest. So this is one of the board that they worked with Max Warbington to design. Pretty cool board. It's actually an asymmetrical board. So it does have a toe and heel side edge. It doesn't have a specific nose or tail. But again, you're always gonna have your heels on this side edge and your toes on that side edge. Basically giving you something that when you're carving on your heels, you got a little deeper side cut that's gonna help you hold an edge better because it's a lot easier to get pressure on your toes than it is on your heels. In addition to that, we're all souping this thing up to a sintered base, so it's gonna be a much faster board. Also something that's a little bit more durable. And then we're doing the asymmetrical Aspen Polonia core. So basically giving you a lot of spring, a lot of pop, but this was something that they worked with Max, and if you've seen him riding, you can kind of see he's got a unique riding style, and he does ride a lot of different types of terrain, and he's designed this board to do just that as well. All right, next up at $500, we've got the Headspace. Forrest Bailey favorite. This thing is actually one of our better selling Park boards, mainly because it can handle its own outside of the Park as well. It's an incredibly versatile board. So if you basically say, I want one board, I do like to ride the entire mountain, but I'd like to spend most of my time riding in the Park, this is probably the board for you. So we've got all the stuff that Forrest wanted in his board to give it the extra spring and pop. We've got that Aspen Polonia core. We've got that mixed fiberglass, the biaxial and the triaxial. We've got the magnet traction to help hold an edge on those hard, icy conditions. But again, sintered base, nice and fast, one board that can ride everything, but you're probably gonna spend most of your time in the Park. All right, next up at $600, we've got the Rider's Choice and the RCC3. These are essentially the same board, it's just two different bends. So the Rider's Choice would basically have a rocker dominant, rocker in the middle, camber in the nose and tail. And the RC3 is actually a camber dominant. So it's mostly camber with a little bit of rocker in the middle, but that rocker does not, if you set this on a flat surface, that rocker does not actually hit. So it is a camber dominant board, mainly for those two kinds of riders. And this board is called the Rider's Choice because they basically said to their riders, hey, if we're gonna go somewhere and you can only take one board, what board would that be? And that's where this board came from. It is the Rider's Choice to be that one board that can ride anywhere, do anything. For the extra couple bucks on this one, we're actually getting a Balsa Polonia Aspen core. So it's even lighter without losing any of the snap and pop and durability. We're still doing that mixed glass. We're still doing the magnet traction, and also it's that asymmetrical shape. So you're getting that extra heel side edge advantage for when you're going fast and hard and you need to take a hard carve on your heel side edge. All right, well, thanks for checking out our Park and All Mountain GNU ladder for the 21-22 season. Like you can see, if you spend more, you do get more. It doesn't necessarily mean it's better, but you do get those extra things to give you that spring, pop, stability, and that speed, whether you need it or not. But if you got any questions beyond what we talked about in the video, leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure that it's going to be best for you and your riding style. Like, subscribe. Definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. And no matter what kind of riding you're doing, park or all mountain, or if you want to do a little mix of both, get yourself a Gnu board and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.